Welcome to the So Social Radio Show. I'm your host, Richard Martin, here with my amazing co-host,
Cheri Martin, and we are the WCN Interactive Team, marketing and social media strategists, helping you to
dream it, plan it, build it, and most importantly, successfully do it.
Yes, for growth, prosperity, and success. And each Wednesday at 12 noon, we are here on TalkNetworkRadio.com to share tips and techniques to grow you and your business, plus demystify social media and marketing for you so you can have more fun.
And my favorite, more profits.
That's right, Richard. And we want to invite all of our listeners. First of all, I want to say thank you for tuning in to the So Social Radio Show. Make sure you help us spread the word. Connect with us on Facebook at So Social Radio Show. Go ahead and give us a like. Let us know what topics you would like to hear a conversation on. We're all about education and want to bring you what you want to hear. And of course, with 2016 kind of coming to an end, we want to make sure that we're bringing you the information and education that you want to learn on how to end the year successfully, but also start 2017 ahead of the game. So
and that's coming up fast.
It's coming up a little too fast today. I mean, I'll tell you what, it just seems like yesterday we just started 2016 and here we are starting to plan 2017 already. But again, we want to make sure that we are providing you the information that you want to use to grow your business. And so again, just connect with us on So Social Radio Show, and then always know you can go to SoSocialRadioShow.com to learn more about the topic that we're focusing on that week on the show. And if we have any guest expert on, you can also learn more with our guest experts as well. But let's get started first, Richard, to just kind of recognize our So Social show partners. And
absolutely. They are very important to us.
Definitely. Give a shout out.
I want to start with my charity of choice, the AVET Project. That's American Veteran Empowerment Team. And they go out of their way to support our vets. And by donating to them and their projects, you are helping our veterans. And all these guys and gals coming back from the Middle East, they need our support on that. They've done a lot to represent us.
True. So make sure you can go to avetproject.org if you'd like to make any donations to help them with their cause. That'd be awesome. And thank you. We also want to thank Constant Contact, an award-winning company empowering small businesses and nonprofits to grow and succeed through email marketing. We so enjoy being a partner with Constant Contact because you can be a marketer with one toolkit, one login to get started growing your marketing list. And if you'd like to know how you can start growing that marketing list and use it effectively during the holiday season, just give me a call at 321-446-2156, and I'll help you get started.
And everythingbrevard.com. Tracy Stoddard has a wonderful Brevard County, Florida community newspaper, and she goes above and beyond in keeping you and me up to date on everything that's happening in Brevard County, Florida. So go check it out online at everythingbrevard.com.
And if you would like to learn how you too can be a So Social Radio Show advertiser, partner, or spotlight sponsor, please visit SoSocialRadioShow.com and just fill out our contact form there. Let us know what your expertise is and how you would like to definitely get some exposure, as well as share with our listeners and showcase your business.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have a very special day today. Yes, you have just Cheri and myself today. We're riding solo on this thing, and we have a very, very interesting day planned for you right here as we're going to be discovering social media and all the woes and things that you need to know in order to really be good at it.
Exactly. What we're going to focus on are what we call smart marketing solutions. And we're going to break down the acronym of SMART so that you can learn how to or I should say understand more effectively how you can use social media to grow your business and get those results that you desire. You know, we want to get that return on investment, or within social media, we like to say the ROE, which is return on engagement. And with the information we share today, we're hoping that we will help you see things just a little bit differently. So, Richard, Smart Marketing Solutions. What is the S in SMART?
Well, we've got a whole prescription pad that we're going to go through on this whole thing and getting this done. But the S obviously stands for the big coverall that everything comes under, and it's social media. And it's more than just social media, because it's every one of us. And social happens on and offline. But when it gets to the word media, you know, it's pretty much online. But isn't that how we communicate? Our radio show, for all practical purposes, it's an internet radio show. It's online. So the same thing that's happening across that whole spectrum is there. But, you know, that's the smart thing to do. That's the way to keep it moving and keep things happening. So when we look at this, the smart side of the agenda, you know, we like to break it down in what I call the 3 C's. And those 3 C's represent everything that we're going to be talking about when we talk about social media from a communications standpoint, and how we bring all of this together, and whether we know we're doing it consciously or not. When we're on our social channels, we're having a conversation. We're talking with people. We're out enjoying life for the most part. And even if you're on your business page, you should be enjoying life for your most part.
Oh, definitely. Most definitely. I'm always asked, often I should say asked from people when we meet them at events, or when I'm working with a client one-on-one, or even a group setting, well, Cheri, how did you get started with this social media thing? You know, what made you decide to really just dive into it? And it comes from the fact that I've always been a marketer in some fashion or another, and I was at that time had just finished being I guess you could say a networking trainer. I mean, I was skilled in teaching people how to really network. And so I was just drawn to this social media tool. And I had that aha moment after getting invited to be on LinkedIn and not really knowing what to do with it. Okay, I'm here, now what? But that light bulb came on, just, turned on, and it says, oh my gosh, this is, networking on steroids. When we are out networking and meeting people at different events, at association, meetings, just, so many different outside events through chambers of commerce or industry associations or conferences, all of that, you're networking, which means you're meeting people.
Well, what does the word networking mean? And I'm not asking for the Webster's dictionary version of networking, but to me, it's just whenever we go out to an event, and, event could be us going out to dinner. It could be going to a chamber event. It could be going to a seminar or something along those lines, but it's just going up and saying hi.
And it's having that conversation, as you said when we first started, that communication. And that's what social media really is a communication tool. So that was that big aha for me is, oh my goodness, I can connect with people at a face-to-face networking event. And if they are active on social media, I can ask them, I may only see them once during that month, or maybe once in a 3 month period. However, if they're active on social media, we could then connect there and continue that conversation on. And that's where you are really doing true networking, because you're getting to know each other. You're learning how to make that friendship and establish a friendship, I should say. And to me, it's just a fun way to grow your business by meeting new people. That's why I loved networking. That's why I love teaching others how to use networking effectively for their business, so they could actually grow their business through word of mouth marketing and through friendships.
Yeah, I know in the early days, I always had a problem going up and talking to people. Well, I don't know them.
You?
Okay, I'm telling a story, okay? But you know, when you walk up to somebody, you really don't know how the conversation's going to go. You know, you go up there and you go to say hi. They may not be that talkative one. They may not be. But that doesn't matter. If you just go up and say hi, you break that barrier. You know, they'll say hi back. You know, and once they say hi back, you're just having a conversation. You're just talking to somebody. It's just like going to any other networking event, any seminar, symposium, anything that you do. You meet people and you say hi.
Mm-hmm. And when you're, you know, and that just really brings it all together. To me, it's one of the easiest way to meet people is, you know, when you're out at an event and you're talking with them, and then you're, or if you're on social media, it's reverse as well. You know, if you meet someone on social media and then you find that you're going to be attending the same event. For example, this weekend, we're going to be at an event in Orlando, and there are a number of individuals I'm connected with on social media that I have not yet met, but they're going to be there this weekend. So we're arranging to meet each other and have a deeper conversation from what we have on social media and get to know each other more. So it's provided kind of a bridge that you can find an easier way to, you find that you have things in common. So now it's an easier way to really continue that conversation face to face.
Yeah, and it's really no more difficult than what you just said. But some of us, it could be that we're shy and we have some other things that are going on. But it's just about having a conversation. It's just about sitting down and making a new best friend, you know. You sit there and you talk to them, and you literally do start out with, hey, hi, I'm Richard, and you are, you know, and you just move from there and just relax with it. And if they can't relax, help them relax. Give them a compliment, you know. Hey, where'd you get that outfit? I really like it. You know, it's cool. So, you know, now you're talking about something that's really not hard to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And what I find with social media, again, that's the S in the acronym of SMART is the overall concept of what we're going to be sharing on our show today is you have to think of social media as, again, a communication tool. It is a form of marketing for us in business today. It's the new world marketing. It's a new media. And you have to learn how to adapt it to be able to use it for your business. And I do hear from so many individuals, you know, Cheri, I don't like Facebook. I don't really want to do social media. I don't have time. And some even say they're a little afraid of it, but I don't really believe it's the fear. And I don't really believe that those that don't want to use it really mean it. I think they really just don't know how or where to start.
Yeah, and I think you're absolutely correct on that. It's what do I say? You know, what are people going to think of me? You know, some people care, some people don't care. But, you know, it's just going out and taking that first step. It's going out to a networking event and sticking your hand out and say, hi, I'm Richard, you are? And to some people, that can be very intimidating. But here's the thing. For those of us that are in business, any level of business, it's very important that you build connections because your connections are really important.
And that brings us to the M in SMART, making connections. You shared something with me when we were preparing for our show today that I thought was just so powerful. And he said, you know, the more connections you have, the more influence you have. The more influence you have, the more educated you are. The more educated you are,